Good early evening. Our wonderful fellow YouTube watching American patriots. We are back. We are true conservative Asian voice in America. In this video presentation, we would like to tell you about what Moon Jae-In has been trying to do in the past 1 week. He was ordered once again by Kim Jong-Un of North Korea to contact President Trump, asking President Trump to invite him over to the White House to have a talk regarding what the United States should do to continue the talk between the United States and North Korea. I believe that President Trump shouldn't have done. He shouldn't have accepted Moon Jae-in's request to have a meeting, to have a summit with him. Because we already know what Moon Jae-in wanted to come to the United States to have a meeting with our President Donald Trump. He's going to continue. His goal in coming to the United States to have a meeting with our President Donald Trump is to further his talk, his request, asking the United States to lift up the sanctions imposed against North Korea, especially those two economic sanctions imposed on the Kumgang mountain tourism enterprise business and reopening the Kaesong Industrial Manufacturing Development Complex in North Korea. Because those two used to be the main pipeline through which Kim Jong-un was receiving money from South Korea and money from pockets of all the tourists who used to come to North Korea to see the beauty in the mountain Kumgang. And he used to rake in so much money. And right now, because of the US and UN-led economic and financial sanctions against North Korea, he's not getting enough money. He's running out of cash. He's running out of dollars. So he's pulling the strings on Moon Jae-in once again, the stupid, foolish, dumb idiot of South Korea, Moon Jae-in's strings, ordering him to go to the United States and have a meeting with our President Donald Trump and ask him once again asking him to lift up those sanctions. That's the only goal he has in his mind. This guy is a jerk. He's a fool, stupid, dumbass. He's trying to come to the United States again to beg our President Trump to lift up those sanctions. But President Trump, our respected President Trump, well, he's already coming. He's coming and he wants to have a meeting with you on April 11th. When he comes to the White House, you know what? Get him down on his knees before you. And then slap him on his face and tell him to stop being anti-US. Stop being a top spokesperson, the mouthpiece for Kim Jong-un. This guy, he already been to many Southeastern Asian countries, Malaysia, Indonesia, Cambodia, Vietnam, and even Brunei Empire, and even in the Britain, Italy, France, Germany. asking their leaders to help them to lift up the sanctions, the US and UN-led sanctions against North Korea. This guy is not pro-America. He is anti-US. He's anti-US. He's trying to dismantle our goal to stop Kim Jong-Un from furthering in his nuclear ambition. This guy is Moon Jae-in, the stupid Moon Jae-in. He's the crafty and venomous liar, deceiver of South Korea, Moon Jae-in. He's not pro-US. He's pro-North Korea. He's helping Kim Jong-un of North Korea to try to fool you, President Trump. So President Trump, when Moon Jae-in comes to the White House on April 11th, in 3 days from today, slap him on his face. And instead of listening to his request to lift up those economic sanctions imposed against North Korea, tell him right on his face, tell him on his face that you gotta impose the 85% or 90% secondary boycott, raising the tariff on all the South Korean made automobiles trying to coming into the United States, up to 75, 85, even 90%, because that's what they are already doing. South Koreans are doing that already to the United States, US-made cars trying to go into South Korean market. They're putting 85%, even 90% tariffs on the US-made automobiles trying to go into South Korean market, almost doubling up the price, manufacturers' suggested price. Why don't we make the trade field fair and even? Fair ground. President Trump, that's what we should do. We should do the same thing. Raise our tariffs on the South Korean cars coming into the United States up to 75 to 85%. Just to be fair. Just to be fair. To make the trading ground fair and even. And also, all the electronics and electronics appliances coming into the United States market, raise up the tariffs. Raise up the tariffs. It's as simple as that. That's the only way to teach them a lesson. If we raise tariffs on South Korean products coming into the United States, it will sour their trading policies. And their economy start going sour, going down the tube. That's when South Korean people will realize their leader Moon Jae-in, the stupid leader of Moon Jae-in of South Korea, he's ruining their economy. And these people will finally wake up and they're gonna revolt against him. Revolt against him, and they're gonna ask him to force him to step down from his presidency, to impeach him, because he is trying to dismantle the United States-South Korean alliance. There should be a diplomatic alliance. But Moon Jae-in, he's trying just about anything to dismantle that US-South Korean alliance. He needs to be stopped. We cannot bomb South Korea because of that one stupid jerk's wrong decisions. So we got to put secondary boycott. We got to put similar economic sanctions on South Korean economy too, just to wake these people up, so that they'll get stirred up to stand up and get together in a revolt against Moon Jae-in and throw his government down. Then the successor, next ruler, next president of South Korea will be truly pro-America, pro-US. And he or she will cooperate with the United States to bring the true peace in the Korean Peninsula and the entire Asian continent, and perhaps in the whole world, without Kim Jong-un's nuclear proliferation and unachievable nuclear ambition. He must be gotten rid of from the surface of the earth. Kim Jong-un must go. Well, along with Kim Jong-un, Moon Jae-in, he needs to go too. We need to get rid of this anti-US spy puppet for Kim Jong-un and Xi Jinping of China. They're trying to dismantle the United States' hegemonic dominance in the Asian continent. We must stop them. We must stop Moon Jae-in from being stupid, sneaky puppet and mouthpiece for Kim Jong-un. I know that's the only goal in coming to the White House, to convince you to talk to you into lifting up those sanctions. Please stop. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you for listening. And our wonderful fellow YouTube watching American patriots, let's all hope and pray that our President Trump will get Moon Jae-in down on his knees and slap him on his face with the secondary sanctions against South Korean economy. He needs to wake up. The fool needs to wake up before it's too late. Thank you.